My plate's outside, with the dogs. That's what my brother announced, loud enough for the whole table to hear. Christmas dinner. The house was buzzing with chatter, clinking silverware, muffled laughter, until his words dropped. Then silence. Heavy. Absolute. Not a single voice. My parents stayed quiet, even the aunt who usually thrived on drama froze mid-bite. I stood in the doorway holding the casserole I'd spent hours preparing. Their eyes slid to me, then away, as if I was something to be avoided, an infection they didn't want to catch. I didn't argue. Didn't cry. Didn't storm out. I set the dish down gently. Then placed a single gift, silver wrapping, no bow, no tag, right in the center of the table. I met his eyes. My voice barely above a whisper. Check under your plate. And then I turned and left. 2 years earlier, I was still the good sibling. The one who stayed after meals to clean, who remembered every birthday, who drove our mom to chemo when nobody else had the time. Adam, the golden child, lived 5 minutes away, yet only appeared for presents or cameras. I even defended him after he forgot to invite me to his daughter's party. Called it a mistake. I bought a gift anyway. But loyalty doesn't shatter in one moment. It erodes drop by drop. Ignored texts. Snide remarks. Family group chats where I was treated like a ghost. The real fracture came last Christmas when I caught him stealing my business plan. Word for word. He pitched it to our cousin, an investor, as if it was his creation. I didn't confront him. Not then. I stayed quiet, taking notes, realizing just how easily he lied and how everyone bent to him like he was gravity itself. That's when I stopped orbiting and started planning. This year's invitation arrived half-hearted, a guilt-soaked text from Mom, "Come if you can." No details. No warmth. I went anyway, carrying my grandmother's sweet potato casserole. My greeting? A smirk from Adam, followed by his comment about the dogs. And silence from everyone else. That was my answer. It wasn't just him anymore. Their silence was agreement. Their silence was betrayal. So I delivered my gift. Under his plate, taped carefully, was an envelope. Inside, copies of emails, voice recordings, timestamps proving the business idea was mine. Even his own voice asking our cousin to cover up the truth. I had already sent everything to the investors that morning, BCC'd, professional, undeniable. As I walked out the door, his phone started buzzing. I didn't need to turn around to know. Within weeks, his career unraveled. The deal collapsed, his reputation shattered. People dug deeper and found more lies, stolen work, fabricated achievements, inflated resumes. By New Year's, his website was gone, calls unanswered, bridges burned. And suddenly, my parents remembered I existed. 2 weeks later, they were at my door, desperate. Adam's falling apart, Mom whispered, clutching her pearls like grief. They begged. They preached about family, about forgiveness, about second chances. I looked at them the same way they looked at me at that table. Cold. Detached. And I said, "He can eat outside with the dogs." Then I shut the door. Do I regret it? Not for a second. This wasn't petty. This wasn't revenge. This was precision. Correction. They cast me out. I gave them a reason to remember that the quiet ones aren't weak, we're just sharpening the knife. Let them live with that silence. Let them remember the gift. Let them choke on the fallout. This year, I'll eat Christmas dinner in peace, not at their table, but at mine.